So we're at the Asus stand here, Steve Payne, Chippy and JKK Mobile. We're looking at the R70 and the R50. JKK's got hands on with the R70 at the moment. This is the 7-inch Intel Atom-based device, 1GB RAM. This has a hard disk in it. What's the hard disk size? 30, 40 gigs?
120 gigs.
So 120 gigs. So this is really aimed at the higher end.
Yep.
As I said yesterday in one of the blog posts, hasn't got soft touch screen.
Yes, it's a hard touch.
It's a hard touch.
That doesn't do anything, but if I use my fingernail, all the stylus, it's pretty nice. Again, leaning.
Yeah.
And it's.
Show that again. Let me just.
Yeah, I will open the writing pad. So. Working pretty nicely.
Yeah. So this is going to be good for tablet lovers.
Yeah.
So we've got integrated GPS, integrated HSDPA. It's running Windows Vista on the 1.6 GHz version of the processor.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel that fast yet, but of course this is not the finalized one.
Yeah.
If we go around we have the usual suspects, speakers, microphone, mini USB for the keyboard, SD card slot, battery on the bottom.
The battery looks like a 30 watt hour.
Yep.
Two cell probably, yeah?
2 USBs. Dongle.
That's like the port bar on the Asus R2E.
Yeah. Power.
And then on the top.
Power button. SIM card slot.
Yeah.
Hold button. Or I don't know actually if it's SIM card slot, but it's some kind of slot. The stylus was here.
And the 3G aerial.
3G aerial is there.
Side, yeah.
Then there is also places for antennas.
Dual antennas.
Yeah, I think these are for GPS, external 3G maybe.
Yeah. And on the back?
Small stand and a cam. And
on the back.
there is the cam button, so we can actually use it as a cam, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, on the front we have a mouse left and right button, login button, sleep button, a media center, and typical Asus, what's that, like an axis?
Yeah, control panel.
Control panel, which you can adjust the brightness and volume and such. Then a directional pad with enter key. Then the mouse. And the mouse is now a new one. This is not the Synaptics mouse. This is more like you find on the Samsung Q1 Ultra.
Yeah, this mouse could disappoint some people.
Yeah,
it disappointed me, definitely.
It's not as good as it used to be, but it works. But
it's like an 8-way joystick.
Yeah. And then a fingerprint reader.
Yeah.
Microphone over there.
Do you want to hold it next to the R50 so you can just get a comparison of the size there? So there's the R70 and the R50.
And from the other angle.
Yeah. So the R70 is much bigger.
Yeah.
In fact, the R50 is actually quite big when you think about pocketable devices.
Yeah.
It's actually still, the R50 is already a little bit too big.
Yeah, it's not pocketable.
It's bigger than the Everrun, much bigger than the Everrun.
Yeah. And if you notice, the R70 is actually thinner than R50.
Yeah. And no keyboard on either of those.
Yes, no keyboards. On-screen keyboard, handwriting, or of course they come with the Asus pocketable extra keyboard.
Yeah, the usual
same like in R2H.
Okay, this could be difficult to see, but what we're doing at the moment is we're just checking the battery status, the drain rate of this device through Vista. So I can't read it from here. Can you read it, JKK?
Yeah, so the battery meter is showing like 3 hours 13 minutes for 97% charge, but we are getting some average drain right now, which is where did you see it now?
So it's the last setting.
average?
No, here's the average up here. So it's averaging around 7 watts drain at the moment.
Yeah.
Which is about 3 watts less than the equivalent second gen Intel stuff. So a Steely based one would run at about 10 watts. But we've got the 3G on this device, we've got the Wi-Fi on, we've got the screen on. So if that's an average reading, it's about 3 watts on average less than the previous generation.
Yeah, which is not bad, and of course the battery meters did something, and we have been playing with it, and it's actually now when we stop playing, it's getting higher.
Towards 4 hours, yeah?
Towards 4 hours.
So I think we're looking at 3.5 to 4 hours on this with an average drain rate around 7 to 8 watts. Now, on the R50 it's going to be much better because it's got smaller screen, it's got SSD storage. There's no hard disk on the R50, right? It's SSD, so that's going to be down, I think, to something like 5 watts. But of course the battery would be much smaller on the R50. So again, it's still only going to be a 3-hour device. So this is not the all-day battery life device that we're looking for, but it's certainly a step in the right direction.
Yeah, compared to 2 hours from R2H.
Oh yeah,
this is huge advance.
I mean, this is twice as good as the R2H.
Yeah.